crazy in the stock market the past 3 weeks. Going back to when Keith Gill, aka Roaring Kitty, aka Deep Effing Value on the, I believe his username on the Reddit threads, rejoined Twitter, or X as it's now known, started posting a bunch of memes, and that pushed GameStop's price up, it pushed up AMC, and then after that you got a whole load of these other sympathy plays with these penny stocks, these people call meme stocks going up. You had, FFIE went up within about 5 days, 5,200 high gain. You had GWAV that went up, CKRN went up pretty high. I made a nice little profit out of that, and it's been quite crazy the past few weeks, but it's been great for people who like to go long. It's not been probably the best of times for the shorts, that's for sure. But first off, I want to show this tweet, and this tweet goes back this is about 4 months ago now. And this is about in relation to these meme stocks when they start to shoot up. And, yes, it could be the whole thing of what they say with penny stocks, pump and dump promoters and what have you. But with this was February the 7th, and it has HOLO fueling HKIT fueling MLGO. Remember that. But, I mean, first off, though, and I will get back to this stuff, but you have Roaring Kitty, who I had some doubts about him, about going, and this went far back, 3 weeks ago when he rejoined Twitter. What's going on here? Is he involved in blatant market manipulation? Is he working with SEC? What the hell is going on here? But let's say, give him the benefit of the doubt, and he really, in his mind, believes in the company. Obviously, he wants to make as much money as he can. But, he feels he's doing a good work here, and he's going up against the bad guys, like the hedge funds and Wall Street that want to short the hell out of these companies, right? And you've got this guy now, who's got, 65 million options position. He's got 115 million pounds, in the stock, and it's madness. Then he's got about 29 million in cash. Crazy, right? I mean, he's because some people are like, well, where's all the rest of this money? Where did the rest of it come from? Apparently that he cashed out for 40 million 3 years ago. But then within that amount of time, he could have, made a couple of, 2-3 flips with his money. I mean, he I don't know what else you'd have his money in, but he's maybe been making a lot more money in the stock market, but it's been all kind of low key. But there's a lot of opportunities with these meme stocks though. So the tweet here was in February: HOLO fueling HKIT fueling MLGO. So yesterday you had Microcloud Hologram Inc. And this is HOLO, but it was MLGO that was the one that shot up big yesterday. So that was 669% gain, ended at 12 point, just a little over, just over $12, and it was a high of $15. But this is what fuels HOLO that had a 32% gain. This fuels HKIT that had a 28% gain. And this is what happens with these sympathy plays. So one goes up and a couple of other stocks follow. And MLGO, I was looking at that yesterday. I saw it pre-market when it was about $4.65. And I just thought at that point it's already up about 200%. Looks a bit risky to be going and chasing it, so I left it alone. I was wrong though, because it kept going up and up, and a high. It was a high at 11.50 of. It was 15 cents was the $15. Sorry, was the highest. But that's going back down now a bit though. You can see that's going down a bit more. But then when you look at HKIT, that went up 28%. And then you go to HOLO. HOLO was the one when I saw that looked good to me, because HOLO just kept consistently, gradually going up and up and up. HKIT kind of had a move where it shot up, and then it kind of went back down. Not as much volume. But these are two stocks that could go on a run potentially. I could see that. They just seem to they go up really high. There's a lot of chances there. Yeah, it's still going down a little bit. HOLO probably because you've got MLGO down that's still going down and down. But there is a chance though I could see of HKIT possibly making a bit of a move, and maybe HOLO. That could be possible. These penny stocks, they can make some big, huge moves. You could be talking 500, 600%. Some of them. It's crazy, isn't it? Going back, looking at the chart, the 6-month chart, you had HKIT that went up about. So you had 363 February the 8th. I believe that would have been the Thursday, February 8th. So that went up pretty high, considering at one point it was about only 70 cents. But then I think the one that could have the potential to go up very high could be HOLO. You have HOLO that, if I look at the 6-month chart here, now this is crazy. This, it was at $1.70, and then when you went to February the 8th, it was at $28.70. That's madness right there. That's some of the crazy gains that you can make on these stocks. Boy, there's something else. But it didn't just stop there. It cooled off slightly. But then when you went to the week after, it was about $66. Total madness how high these stocks can go. But that's just the potential there you've got with this wonderful market, right? So there's a lot of potential there with these meme stocks when you're getting all these sympathy plays, when people are still talking about GameStop, GME. A lot of potential there to make a lot of money. I would say probably, if one of these stocks are going to make a move, the next one to make a move I could see maybe being HOLO. There's maybe within a few days' time potentially. Give it maybe a week, it could make a move. HOLO, the earnings date they've got is estimated report is June 7th. So we're talking this Friday. It could be earnings. So that could be another chance there. There's something there. It could even be the earnings might not even be the best, but still there's use, and that's a reason, an excuse, if you will, for people to start, buying, investing in the company, and it could make a move. A lot of volume, and 50 million volume yesterday. That is pretty decent. Average volume 11 million. So I could see probably HOLO making a move over HKIT, because HKIT's volume's not. Look at the average volume there, 274,000. So again, it's no surprise really when you think about it. HOLO, 70 cents to 363. But then you've got, that was HKIT, right? HKIT 70 cents to 363. But then you've got HOLO. It's just madness here. HOLO at one point was $1.70, February 5th. And then you get to not even 2 weeks later, it's at $66. So again, do the math. It's crazy just the kind of money you could be making with these stocks. But that's the thing. It's like this guy from Investors on the Ground, Nathan. I've been following him for a while. I think he was involved with that Tim Sykes website, Profitly, and he knows his stuff. He knows his stuff just from experience, how these things go, how when one big stock makes a move, a couple others that are similar and related in that sector, they follow suit. And it's, HOLO fueling HKIT, fueling MLGO. So I guess you could say that yesterday it was MLGO fueling HOLO, fueling HKIT. So it looks quite promising for a lot of these meme stocks out here. I don't see the market dying down anytime soon. But that's me for now, guys. But feel free to hit the subscribe button, and let me know what's your thoughts on how things are going in the market. What do you think could the next big parabolic runner be? But that's me for now, guys. Thank you. Bye.